I understand the thought process, but I'm not going to stop making fun of you for it.
Right.
Hairy
the headband
chest.
with the gold, like, braided one. Am I just explaining Jack Sparrow?
Jack Sparrow, just so we're clear, I am playing footsie with you.
It's not an accident anymore.
No, it's no longer an accident. It's on purpose. Don't get me wrong. I might have clocked some things, but I'm still an idiot.
Yeah.
Like... All right, welcome back, listeners, watchers, readers of all kind. Welcome to the Unfinished TBR. I'm Hannah.
And I'm Allie.
And this is an emergency book club.
Yes.
Because I have officially read The Night and the Moth.
Yes.
And you just did a reread.
I just did a reread, yes. Today is a Monday, so I just finished it Wednesday, I believe.
Yeah, and I finished it on Saturday. I'm pretty sure. Did I start it on Wednesday? I might have started it on Wednesday.
I actually don't know if I finished on Tuesday or Wednesday, but I mean, same days, basically.
Basically. Same crap, different day.
Yeah. Can I see what day you read? Started on January 14th, which was Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
Wednesday.
So, Allie was just begging for somebody to be able to talk to The Night and the Moth.
Yes.
So I obliged her and I went ahead and read it, even knowing that the second book is coming out in September. I went ahead and read it, and I'm so glad that I did. And she actually told me, the thing that pushed me over the edge, she told me, if you read it, when you finish it, we're going to have an emergency book club.
Yes.
So here we are.
Yes.
Wee woo. Emergency book club.
Yes.
Right here, right now. Okay, so let's talk about this book.
Yes. Okay.
Because, oh my God.
I've already read the synopsis in the July debrief. Should we read the synopsis again?
You know what? Go for it.
For the book club purpose.
Go for it.
Okay. Night and the Moth.
You always read it so well anyway, so you might as well read it again.
Okay. Sybil Delling has spent 9 years dreaming of having no dreams at all. Like the other foundling girls who traded a decade of service for a home in the great cathedral, Sybil is a diviner. In her dreams, she receives visions from 6 unearthly figures known as omens. From them, she can predict terrible things before they occur, and lords and common folk alike travel across the kingdom of Trom's windswept moors to learn their futures by her dreams. Just as she and her sister diviners near the end of their service, a mysterious knight arrives at the cathedral. Rude, heretical, and devilishly handsome, the knight Roderick has no respect for Sybil's visions, but when Sybil's fellow diviners begin to vanish one by one, she has no choice but to seek his help in finding them, for the world outside the cathedral's cloister is wrought with peril. Only the gods have the answers she is seeking, and as much as she'd rather avoid Roderick's dark eyes and the sharp tongue, only a heretic can defeat a god.
Dude. Holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the description does it justice. It does not do it justice at all, because like from the description, I wasn't 100% sold.
Right.
But this was right up my alley.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Also, it has the same vibes as One Dark Window while being completely different.
Listen.
This One Dark Window is like a red goth.
Yes.
This is a blue goth.
Yes, 100%. Absolutely it is.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Maybe that's because of the covers. But
well, I can tell you One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns, the vibe that I got from it, and it's very, very niche. I don't know how many people are fans of the Civil Wars, but that is what I thought of with One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns. I was hearing their songs on repeat. For this one, I don't know. It was just, whenever you're looking up on, and maybe this is a niche experience.
A niche experience
as well. Whenever you're looking up YouTube videos to find something to read to, and it's that dark. It's that dark academia sound and stuff, just like hauntingly beautiful and quiet, and like there's wind blowing in the background. That's the vibe.
Okay.
That's the vibe, and it's immaculate. The fact that her the lady's name was the abbess. I mean, this entire book was felt very Catholic.
Yes. Okay.
Like the abbess,
Cathedral.
the big cathedral,
The gargoyles.
the gargoyles. The fact that the diviners were a lot like nuns.
Yeah.
Just with their face covered as well. Like it just had everything Catholic vibe. So the dark academia went perfectly with it. What did you think of the cover?
I love the cover.
I love it.
The half knight and then the half of the like almost it's not like a lady.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With the hair
And
covering.
the moths.
The moths flying
Yes.
around. I love it.
Yes.
And the fact that she is a knight by the end of it, it really showcases.
Yes.
It's a prediction.
Yes.
Of the book. It's amazing.
Also, this is a book club, so there will be spoilers. That should have been obvious, but
right, you've done this to yourself if you've gone this far.
yeah. But there's
Just
your
back up.
warning.
There you go.
There is your warning.
There's your formal warning.
Yes.
And it's not just in the description.
So,
Okay.
what rating did you give this book?
I gave this book a 5-star.
Yes.
This was without a doubt a 5-star.
This
Two
was-
Twisted Crowns was 4.75.
Okay.
This one was 5.
Okay.
Yes,
What was your One Dark Window? Was it 4?
One Dark Window, I think, was 4.5.
Okay.
Because I like Two Twisted Crowns better.
Yeah.
What about you?
One Dark Window was probably a 4.5, and Two Twisted Crowns was also 4.5.
Okay. So they were about
So I was
even.
still expecting.
Right.
I was still highly anticipating.
Oh, yeah.
A
Yeah.
good book, but I was not expecting this to literally become possibly my favorite book of all time.
Yeah.
The fact that I consistently have thought about it since July. I just read it 6 months ago.
Right.
And I've already done another reread.
Yeah, that speaks very highly on the book itself. And that was mainly because we talked about it whenever
Yes.
we were doing the 2025 reading.
Yes, it was my
recap.
number one book of last year, of 2025. So it has changed how I view fantasy books, really, because we've discussed how ACOTAR, Fourth Wing, it's
Quicksilver.
like an average girl
Right.
meets some type of fae
Right.
warrior, whether it be like, obviously Xaden is a writer instead or whatever, not a writer.
Was it
What
what
are
are
you
you trying to say? A dragon rider.
Dragon Rider. Well, I was thinking of the,
He's a marked one.
yes, I was thinking of the griffins.
Oh.
What are they
yeah,
called?
yeah. Oh my gosh! Don't ask
Are they
me
riders?
that. They might
I thought
be.
they were riders.
They might be too. I think they all are.
They were different. They were different
Types.
words. I do remember that. Anywho, they fall into the same kind of category.
Right.
This is so unique.
Yes.
And like I knew that with One Dark Window. The One
Right.
Dark Window with the cards
Oh, yeah.
is very unique. And you never see anything like that
No.
anymore.
You don't.
You expect Rachel Gillig to be like some type of goth girl, the girl off of Total Drama Island where she had the black miniskirt and the blue streak in her hair.
Oh my God, that's her.
Yeah. No, she looks like me. Like she just,
She
she's
really
got the
does.
like lighter brown hair, which my hair's kind of dark, but you know, I mean, just,
Yeah.
she just looks like your average girl. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it could be anybody.
No,
it could be
seriously.
anybody. Yeah.
I have thought that with the Cassandra Clare books. Like whenever I first saw her, I was like, she's just a normal girl.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
what do you mean she's not this like
Ethereal. Ethereal.
Dang it. What do you mean she's not this
still
ethereal goddess, you know?
I still say hypocrisy. I still say that. It makes sense to
what
me
do you
because
mean?
of hypocritical.
Like, what do you expect me to do? Just break 29
Right.
years of a habit?
Right.
Like,
It still makes sense to me, and I feel like it should be like there, and there, where it could be pronounced, you know?
I'm with you. I
So-
understand the thought process, but I'm not going to stop making fun of you for
Right.
it. You'll see in Casey's Corner tonight.
Love that.
Tonight.
It's been a year and a half,
Well,
guys.
tomorrow.
Do you have any fan castings?
Okay. So, Sybil, not so much. It was hard because, I mean, most of this book, half of her faces. So it's like, that was just my mouth, you know? That
Right.
I don't know what to tell you. But, dang, Rory? Sheesh. That was Captain Hook from the Once Upon a Time series.
Okay.
That is who that was. And you can't convince me otherwise. Is it because of the charcoal under his eyes? Maybe.
Okay.
But leave me alone.
I didn't know how you would feel about the charcoal.
I like it.
I like it too. See, I pictured the charcoal all over, like up to his eyebrow.
Oh, so
Almost
like one of those like ghost face
Yes. Yes. This
Okay.
is my Sybil Delling. I will send it to you.
Yes.
This is my Sybil Delling.
Nice.
Like, that is how I picture her. Except
She
with
definitely-
blunt, with white hair almost,
Yes.
and blunt right across bangs.
I don't know if you saw, I tagged you in a
Yes, I did.
post.
Yes.
Yeah. Wasn't that like how is a charcoal drawing
Yeah.
a fan casting for
Right.
me? But that was exactly
This.
how I saw her.
This.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
That is Sybil Delling to me. So, anywho.
The gargoyle, I mean, that was one of the gargoyles from
Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yeah.
And then,
But live action.
but live action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you could see the texture, that rocky texture and
Yeah.
stuff. And then, Captain Hook from Once Upon a Time.
Okay.
I'll put a picture up here for
I
you.
have a
'cause you're welcome.
weird take because
Let's hear it.
I go in between seeing live action and like it really flips almost from chapter to chapter versus seeing
Really?
live action. We've talked about seeing books as cartoons.
Yes.
This is Tim Burton. Tim Burton cartoons all the way.
Huh.
Yes. But the live action version of Rory in my head is Kylie Jenner's boyfriend. What's his name?
Really?
Yes. Skinny, lanky, the wavy curly hair. Yes.
No way, dude.
He's
He
not
had-
like he's not like hot to me.
Oh, dude.
he's
You're insane.
He's
This
not
guy's
hot.
hot.
So like he's not like the stereotypical hot.
Now I have to know.
Well, obviously, I mean, people say that he's a hot dude. What is his name?
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet. Oh, Timothy Chalamet.
No, I need you, because now I'm starting to think that you just don't know Captain Hook
Okay.
from, I think his name is actually James in Once Upon a Time.
I
need
think
you-
I've seen. Yeah. No, I don't know. I just
Dude,
it's totally Timothy Chalamet.
that's crazy
me.
to me.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
totally Timothy Chalamet to
crazy
me.
All right, let's go. Okay,
Maud. Who did you picture as Maud? Did you picture anybody as Maud?
I thought it was Mord.
Is it Mord?
Yeah, it was Mord.
Yeah.
At one point, I was calling her Maury. You'll see that in the book, in the chapter
Lord.
analysis.
You were
But-
also, spoiler alert, you were already calling Gargoyle Bartholomew.
Well, because he calls everybody Bartholomew,
Yes.
so I was like, maybe that's because it's his name and he got called it a whole bunch. But I mean, I didn't know the significance of the name
Right.
Bartholomew. And then I caught myself
Spring
doing it one time, and I was like, wait a second, I don't know that that's his name. I need to start calling him the Gargoyle like everybody else does. And so I backed it up. But yeah, that wasn't on purpose. I can assure you that. I was purely by accident.
Yes.
Which is typically how I stumble into things, is by accident. So it's par for the course for me.
Right.
Okay. So what we did, just so that you guys are aware. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about Mord.
So sorry. This is my Mord.
Yes,
from Game of Thrones.
Yes, except brunette.
Okay. Yeah.
For me, it was brunette.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And actually, there was somebody specific.
Did you have anybody for Benji?
Benji just had this. He had this round face,
yes,
extremely rosy cheeks,
unassuming,
and
a reddish blonde hair.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Like typical golden boy type look, except also a little bit on the chunky side.
Okay. I didn't see chunky. I saw
not necessarily chunky.
Up. Not muscled up. Toned.
Not necessarily chunky, but like just, just not formed.
Yeah.
Just,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't really have anybody
rosy.
For Benji. It's almost like he's a blank face, but just like
his
a 17-year-old.
Right.
Just a 17-year-old boy.
Right. Who's trying to find his way.
Right.
Yes. So what we did was we made a book club within Fable. If you follow any of us on Fable, or if you don't, come check out the Unfinished TBR Fable book club. And this was the latest book that we did.
Yes.
And
this only has your notes in it.
Yes. That's because I was going through. I was making sure to save notes because I knew we would be having this discussion because you already promised.
Yes.
And so I made sure to take notes and stuff. But I would love to hear y'all's opinions.
Mm-hmm.
So join us in that book club discussion and add your notes so we can just keep the conversation going. So that's what we'll do. We'll pull up the book club.
Yes.
And we'll go chapter by chapter with the notes and stuff. Some of them were
if we can.
Yeah, some of them were just like itty bitty notes.
Right.
I will say I love when books actually have chapter names.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I love it.
I love it whenever it has chapter names that you hear in the chapter. And you're like, that's the reason it's named this.
Quicksilver and Brimstone did the same thing.
Yes.
I was very appreciative of that. I meant to say that in the Brimstone episode, and I didn't. But this was another one.
I love it when they have names.
I love it.
I love it.
Harry Potter did it.
Yes.
It's not that, like, I hate books that don't, but it's just...
It's a perk
if
they do.
Exactly. It automatically bumps you up a quarter star.
Yes.
Just on principle.
Okay.
Like, yes, I can navigate to where I'm at.
So, starting off, chapter 1 is 6 maidens upon a wall. How did we originally feel about the diviners, the drawing of straws, the gargoyle? Because we meet Gargoyle in this chapter.
Humming off tune.
Just
dang it, I'm gonna start crying already, dude. Stop. This is why it's a 5-star book. Here I am a few days later and still about ready to cry.
Yes.
But anyway, yeah, I loved, and I was a little bit scared of the gargoyle at first because I was like, dude, it's a stone.
Yes.
Like, they could literally.
I was like, this is a bad guy.
Yes.
At first. Yeah. This is a bad guy.
I was very confused by the names at first, with them being 1 through 6.
Yes.
I was like, what, huh? It was the who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third. That's exactly what it was for me.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what they were talking about. And then it clicked and I was like, oh, okay. So they don't like actually have names. Got it.
Yeah. We missed the prologue where it says, I will tell you a story, Bartholomew. So this is almost as if you've read the book, that it is coming from Gargoyle.
Yes.
It's like the story through Gargoyle's
And that
eyes.
is why it clicked to me that I was accidentally calling him Bartholomew in my notes. And I was like, I got to stop that because, no, he's the one telling the story, obviously. Mm-hmm. Except, he's not. Except,
how did you feel about the omens?
I was very.
That's chapter 2's name, The Omens.
I was very confused at first.
Yes.
But that's the.
It's hard
that's
to keep
the
up
beauty.
with.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very hard to keep up
That's
with.
the beauty of a new magic system, though, is you do kind of have to get caught up real fast.
And you learn as you go through the books, or as you go through the book, because whenever Rory later in the book has a coin, I was like, so what about a freaking coin? Why do I care?
Right.
And then it's like, oh,
right.
Oh, you had
Yes.
to kill a omen
To get that.
to get this coin.
Right.
Yes. I love the idea of an omen with a stone object.
Right.
That's what they stand for. What was it? One was a loomstone. One is a harp, I believe. Am I wrong? No.
No, you're thinking of you're in the middle of Court of Silver Flames, aren't you?
I just finished that 2 weeks ago.
Law. So it's the coin. It's the ore.
A
it's,
loomstone.
Yeah, loomstone. It's a inkwell. Then what was the other one?
There's one last one.
Yeah, it was a chime.
A chime.
Yeah,
yes, and that was the Fateful Forester.
Yes.
I love the names.
Right.
I love the names.
Yeah. It's
Yes.
so original, and so I cannot rave enough about how original this was.
Yes.
And we'll get there. Don't let me forget whenever we get there to talk about Rory's stone.
Yes.
But let's go on to
Okay.
What's next? Did
Okay,
I have any?
so what you said on the omens was this magic system is so unique. I'm so excited for what's to come of this.
Yes.
And then again, around this time, I was still just kind of confused both times.
Right,
no,
right.
I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm going back to my first read.
The first read, yeah. I was really struggling to keep up in the first read, but also I was a little bit disoriented because I just finished Children of the Mind, a sci-fi book.
Okay.
And it was, one, really good, and two, left me absolutely heartbroken. And so it was like it was jumping into a new story. I wanted to, but my heart was still on Lusitania a little bit, you know?
Okay.
And so it was hard to like pull my heart away from there and stick it into this new story.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So, chapter 3, we've got the foulest night in all of Traum.
Oh my gosh.
When we first meet Rory.
Listen.
So one of your notes is, hey, so that's my kind of man right there. Bear of a man.
Bear
Moody,
of a man.
which is where we get our ideas mixed up because again, I'm seeing skinny, lanky.
You're seeing pretty boy. I'm seeing absolute bear.
I'm seeing gothic pretty boy.
When it talked about,
Like
don't get me wrong.
Punk pretty boy.
Don't get me wrong. Timothy Chalamet fits that vibe.
Yes.
But not Rory.
Okay.
Like he would be more he would be young Rory.
Okay.
Whenever he was Mord's squire,
Okay.
that would be him.
Okay.
But then he's all grown up, and that's my type of man. Dark, brooding.
Also, Hannah caught it from the jump. Chapter 3, you caught it. Also, what's with King Benedict? Something's fishy going on here. Something fishy's going on here.
Oh yeah. No, he was definitely acting strange.
I did not. I did not. I was explaining this book to Erin after the party that we went to on Saturday.
Right.
I went through the whole book, and I said, in my mind, he's a 17-year-old boy, and he's a king.
Right? He's got a lot going on.
Yeah. Like, he's got... first of all, it's in his head, like, I'm a king.
Right.
I would be like that at 17.
Right.
I'd probably be like that now.
Let's be for real here. Let's be
But
for
also,
real.
like, it's more justified as a 17-year-old.
Right.
So that was my thought process the whole time. Like, every time he did something a little, I was like, he's 17. He's a king. He doesn't have any family.
Right.
Like,
Right.
his grandfather was killed by these people that he's supposed to rule now. So that was my view on King Benedict from the jump.
Now, I will say on that one, because I do remember my feelings specifically on that one. That one, it was because they had that spring water. It was because of, and the fact that he wasn't nervous
They don't have the spring water yet, do they?
Yeah, in this chapter they do.
In chapter 3, I thought it was after she finds the spring water. No, you're right.
They've got that spring
chapter
water.
2 was when she did the divination for him.
Yes.
Every time you heard divination, did you only think of Harry Potter like me?
No. I was able to divination. Granted, you have read them sooner.
Yeah.
Than I did. But I was able to separate those
more
two.
recently.
Yeah. But and that one in particular was about the spring water and the fact that he didn't see anything wrong with getting 5 bad omens. That was weird to me.
Bookmark this because we need to come back to that.
Why not talk about it now?
Because at the end, I didn't know if you wanted to. I don't know
go
if
in
you
order?
wanted to. Yeah, go in order.
Got it. I'm locked. It's locked.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Whatever it is you've got to say.
I literally want to go grab one of your yarns and put it around my finger.
Girl, I got you. I got you.
So, chapter 4, blackmail, for instance.
Oh,
Hannah.
I love it so much.
Yes.
I love their banter.
Yes.
They have the perfect back and forth.
Yes.
You can't convince me there's any better
she's
back
such
and
a
forth.
lady. And then with him, she's like,
I'm not putting up with this.
Yes.
She's like, you walked out of my divination. You walked out and you had the audacity to look hot when I came to confront
how dare you?
Came to get food. And then you had the audacity to run after me shirtless.
Yeah.
And in the rain.
This is
with
me
your
to my
little
husband
happy
every day.
trail. Yeah. Like, how dare. So not only is she like mad that she is attracted to him, but also he had the scowling at her for the first time they saw each other. He had storming out of in the middle of this divine,
not even middle.
No.
It it had barely started.
And
he
he
couldn't
said,
even
"I'm
handle
gone."
like 2 sentences.
but also knowing what he knows. I get it.
No, girl.
Knowing what he knows about that entire ceremony, knowing that he knows
Rory
the whole
has
story.
to explain nothing.
Oh,
to
yeah,
me.
yeah. No. He's 100% justified. The minute he walked out the door, I was like, okay, I don't know why you're going, but I'm sure it's for a good reason.
And again, I know I said that I didn't want to skip the need he has for her.
Don't get me started. I discovered things about myself. Like, not that I didn't know it already, but like, nights are the way to go. Like, you can't convince me. We'll get there though.
Something about the chainmail and the armor, like it never would have done anything for me before.
Really?
Never.
Why do you think I've read Song of the Sparrow so many times? Like,
I just never have been into the clink. I've always been more of a pirate gal. Give me those pantaloons.
Give me the billowy shirt.
Yeah, the
that is,
flowy
like,
shirt.
cut down to right there on him and just hairy
The headband
chest.
with the gold, like, braided one. Am I just explaining Jack Sparrow?
Jack Sparrow. You're fangirling over Jack Sparrow right now.
Do you blame me?
No. Again, charcoal.
Yeah.
Eyeliner on boys.
And also, there's like, what I love is the reasoning behind the charcoal.
I love that
everything
it's explained.
had a little, everything has, there's nothing that is in this book that doesn't have a reason.
Exactly. And that's the thing too. I think that is garners mad respect on this book is that she takes the time to explain it because it's not just you have to deal with this being the trend because I can make it whatever I want it to be. No, there's a reason. There is a very good reason why they've got charcoal on their eyes. And so they don't get devoured by the forest.
Yes.
The forest will
also,
take their
how do
eyes.
you see sprites?
They're all different.
They're all different? The
Like,
main
it's a
way
different vibe for each one.
The main way I saw them was like a flying golem. That's the main way I saw
Okay, so...
a golem with that skin like wing.
Right. So there were some, like the ones at the beginning, whenever they're... actually, at this point, where they're going to... that festival or whatever, and the ones that like fly down at them and stuff.
Yes,
I pictured as the pixies from the Cornish pixies from the second Harry Potter movie. When Gilderoy Lockhart lets them loose in the class.
Okay.
And they like pull Neville up by his ears. Yeah. Those. That's how I pictured the ones at the beginning. But then they could take different forms, because another one was the big boar one that charged Benji later. Like, so there's different factions, it's almost like, you know. Anyway,
Colson Fair is my favorite. Is my favorite place to picture.
Oh yeah. That was so fun.
I love how everything is separated into different areas of this book.
Yes.
And did you ever look at the map? You can Google the map.
Okay.
Colson Fair is drawn like a fair.
I love that.
Like, it has the circus tent, and it has... Whenever I saw that, because I didn't see that my first read through.
Right.
I can only picture them with the big light bulbs and like the tents hanging up. I can only picture it whenever they go to Colson Fair like that.
I love that. That's a vibe.
Yes. And so it just because the first time I pictured it, like they were kind of going to bars.
Right.
Yeah. Like just seedy bars.
No, I pictured it like an outdoor venue type, like a street fair almost.
Okay, so this is when we go to Colson Fair.
Yes.
Chapter 5, Sprites in the Glen, is when Sybil blackmails Rory into taking her and the diviners into Colson Fair.
Whenever the diviners were smoking in their room, like pre-gaming basically.
Yes.
To go out, and they're like, we'll always have each other. Like, everything's going to be so different once we leave this place.
They're still going to go together. They're like, they're going to leave, but they're going to leave together.
Yes.
This is when
deserved better.
I cannot remember the knight's name.
It started with an H.
Yes, it did. Hannah put, I am floored by that knight's audacity. Man, the fact
that he was just
she
wanting
explained
to do
it perfectly. Men,
do you need anything else?
Let's move on. Chapter 6, Hit Me As Hard As You Can. This is probably one of my favorite chapters in this book.
Oh my gosh.
This is when we get explained, I challenge you at your craft.
Yes.
We find out what challenging at the craft means, which is important. You're like, oh.
Challenging at their craft.
Cool, whatever. Cool. And then you're like, then later down the line, you're like,
no.
We're challenging people at their craft.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it just got 10 times more serious. Like,
yeah. I agree with this one. I agree with the note that Hannah said. So this is after he has challenged Rory at his craft and says that Rory will get a divination if he loses.
Yes.
And Rory says, okay, but you only get to pick 3 diviners. Instead of you doing it, it'll be 3 diviners going one at a time. And King says... so Hannah put, when the king said the pretty one, and Rory looked at 6. I agree. Oh my God.
And then the pretty one kisses him, and I'm like, oh, get out of here.
Yeah. She even talked about, like, she was like,
right. It was like, whoa.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Rude. Yeah. Did you not see him look at me?
Dude, That is hilarious to me. I get the thought process and I get the impulse.
Yes. And then also him defending her with the merchant and his fellow knight chef's kiss.
Dude, the fact that we see, what is it, Haman?
Haman, yeah, I believe it is.
I think it is too. The fact that Haman shows up with a bruise on his face. I was like, ooh, see, that's one of his knights.
Yeah.
And he didn't technically do anything wrong.
Right.
Rory just had to get out some frustration, and I support it. Could it be a red flag? Possibly, but whenever it's for true love, no, it's not.
So chapter 7, the Moth. This is when she does the divination for Rory.
Yes.
And she sees a different divination than she's ever seen. When Gargoyle, can we talk about, before we talk about the divination, reading this a second time, hearing the Gargoyle be like, no, I have to do it. You want me to do it? Like, it makes me sick.
Yes.
It made me sick to think about.
Yes, because that is how he was tortured for years
Yeah,
until
that
he
poor,
became
sweet
this
summer
stone.
child.
Became this stone creature, and suddenly he's having to put that on somebody else, somebody that he cares about.
And he doesn't want to.
No.
Yeah. No. So whenever you read it, if you do a second read through of this book, you'll
think about that.
You'll think about that. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay.
I can't. And the fact that Rory leaves before he can hear his.
Why? Okay, I know I said that he doesn't have to explain anything. I would like an explanation for that. I would like a little reason.
I think he might
He just
have
didn't want to see her.
heard what the divination was like for the king, and when it wasn't going exactly that way, because she was silent.
Yeah. Yeah.
The gargoyle said that she didn't say a word, even though she was calling out, trying to tell them what was going on. She still didn't say a word. And so I wonder if it made him nervous, and he was like, I can't watch this.
I wonder if he just didn't want to see her going through that.
I think it could be a little bit of both.
Hannah commented, her first dream without the woman, and it's something new, ... I knew not to trust that woman.
Oh, yeah. I clocked that one from the beginning. She was a little bit too controlling. You could feel it.
Yeah.
Like through the pages, through the narration, you could feel how controlling she was.
Yes.
And I hated that. I did make the comment to Allie on Saturday, because I finished it on the way to the party.
Yeah.
And I was like having to keep it together and everything. So obviously we had to talk about it a little bit because I was not keeping it together.
Yeah.
But I don't know if my frontal lobe has officially fully developed, and that's why I'm catching red flags that I probably never would have caught before.
Yeah.
Like probably never would have thought about Benji or anything crazy about Benji, you know?
Maybe my frontal lobe hasn't developed, and that's the reason.
I was a late bloomer. Like, leave me alone. So maybe that's what it was. I don't know. But anyway.
Okay.
I feel like there was something that we missed.
The divination this is when she goes to the abbess to talk about the divination.
Yes, and she admits that she did it without her, and that she saw the moth for the first time.
And the abbess admits to her that she knows that she went to Colson Fair.
Yes. Oh, and that made me nervous. I was like, don't tell her.
Yeah.
Don't tell her.
Yeah, but she pictures her like a mom. She's the only mom she's ever known.
Right.
Do you picture the abbess like a full shroud?
Yes.
Like the girls are just eye shrouds? Yeah.
Because she's like full gargoyle.
That's
like,
true. I didn't think about that.
It.
Yeah.
But it makes her extra creepy looking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, then we've got chapter 8, Gone. These are when the diviners start disappearing.
God, dude, that was scary.
I believe this is also when number 3, she is the last diviner before 6 to go. Yep. And she takes off her shroud in the mirror.
Yes.
And says, what have they done to us?
Yes.
What did you think?
Made me nervous. Part of me was like, maybe it's just been that long since she's seen her face.
Okay.
And maybe she's just like oh my gosh, I can't believe that I'm hiding this, you know?
I didn't know what to think. So that's an unfair question to ask.
Was
Whenever
she
I
the
was
pretty
like,
one?
I can't
Which
remember.
one was the pretty one?
I thought number 3 was her best friend.
Yeah. I didn't know if she was the pretty one. And
I can't remember.
And maybe
it's hard
that's
whenever
what
they're numbers.
right.
Or their names.
And maybe that's why I was like thinking on the pretty side. But then also I was like, oh gosh, what's happening to him? What's happening?
Yes.
Let's go. We're going to say that it's pretty.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to believe.
They just forgot what pretty is.
Yeah. It's just been so long. It's been 10 years.
Hannah commented, Bartholomew said, she told me when all of them were gone, you'd still be here. And the door was locked when a couple were taken. So the woman is definitely behind this. I haven't liked her from the start. I'm glad Rory is here. Rory shows up.
Okay.
Yes.
So let me tell you.
Comes with the coin.
Yes. Let me tell you. I started to get nervous. I kind of deflated a little bit whenever Rory showed up just through the wall. I was like, as much as I love my shadow daddies,
I thought he climbed through the window.
No, is that he just appeared, like walked through the wall.
I pictured this completely wrong in my mind. I picture Flynn Rider poking up through the window.
No, because the coin was allowed him to pass through the wall. And
Sorry.
and just so we're clear, I am playing footsie with you.
It's not an accident anymore.
No, it's no longer an accident. It's on purpose. But whenever he came through the wall, I was like, I love the shadow daddies that I have. I'm tired of that being the go-to thing.
Okay.
And then it was the coin, and I was like, oh,
excuse me, something different.
oh, we get new magic unlocked.
Yeah.
Like,
and I like how there was no discussion. She was just like, I'm going with you.
oh yeah.
Well, she's already had time to think about this. She's had multiple of her friends or sisters just randomly disappear,
just
and
gone.
then the knight who she's had a little crush on,
I mean,
shows up. I'd be the same way. I'm like, well, I'm not going unless it's with you.
Look at James from Once Upon a Time and tell me you wouldn't go with him immediately.
Again, I'm picturing Timothy Chalamet, so I can't.
Either way, tell me you wouldn't go with him immediately. He's a pretty boy.
So chapter 9, they decide to leave.
Yes.
She's going with him.
Yes. I want to talk about this.
Stops.
Yes.
Bartholomew stops her and says, I can't live without you, essentially.
And he starts crying, and I'm like, and she was like, there's no question about my soft-heartedness, and she was like, come with us. Like, I love it. Just immediately, like, she folded under no pressure.
But but also, she's like, okay, you're gonna have to fly. But he hates the thought of being thought of as a bird.
You're right.
And I'm like, okay, well,
get over it.
Yeah,
gargle. The only way you're gonna come is if you fly. I do want to talk about that scene though, because I think I made a note. Did I make a note?
I'm so glad Bartholomew is going with them. Also, did she really just punch a stone falcon and win? Just making sure I heard that right.
Yeah, it's like she like punched him out.
Yes.
He's a gargoyle.
Well, and she's so strong because of the...
She's been working with stone her entire existence there. She doesn't remember her life before then.
Right.
But is that part also of her turning to stone? Because think about it. Even if you're strong.
I didn't think about that.
If Matthew punches a wall that's made out of stone,
I did not
he's going to break his hand.
Yes.
But if she is turning to stone herself.
I bet. I can almost guarantee you that is what it is.
It has to be.
Yes.
That's the only way she could best Rory. That's the only way that she could best a stone.
Yes.
Is that's an underlying symptom of her turning into a stone herself.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I guarantee it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so then we have I've listened to this book both times, and I still can't tell you how to pronounce this. The siege.
Yes,
I've always said siege. I thought it was siege.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, siege. Chapter 10 is young and rather old. Hannah just put Rory blushing in all caps.
Whenever she was like, how old do I look? And he just started blushing. Well,
young but
look
rather
like,
old.
You look like a young woman probably about my age. And he's like blushing the whole time. I was like,
I love it.
oh my gosh. And then then the gargoyle is just like, oh, you look young, but rather old. And I'm like, you ruined it.
Yeah.
You ruined it. But also,
my gosh.
I love you.
And also, I don't know who you were talking about in this one. I can almost guarantee it's King Benji. I don't think he's one of the gods, but something fishy is definitely going on.
Rory.
Okay.
Rory, yeah.
Okay.
Because she was under the impression because he had that coin that meant he was one of the gods, and she was like,
yeah. Chapter 11, the Harried Scribe. This is when we meet one of the omens, one of the gods. And we walk in, Stone Eyes. Hannah put in all capital letters, what was the fascination with her blood? Is the spring water actually some kind of hallucinogenic for everyone except the diviners? And this is whenever I started getting nervous. Whenever I read that. And I was like, is she going to be disappointed by the actual fact?
No, because the fact that it's basically a drug is even better.
Yeah.
I think. Because, I mean, that's kind of what I was meaning by it, is it's like a drug that causes hallucinations.
Yeah.
But
did you understand any of the riddles? I did not. Any of the facts, I guess.
No, but I also think it was in-world stuff that we weren't supposed to get.
Okay.
I think it was just within the world top stuff. And that's hilarious that they bested him by asking what Six's name was. I thought that was genius. Yeah. I did think for a second, because she asked him a question, I thought that was going to count as the question.
Oh.
And that made me nervous, because I was like, shut up. Like, you're going to ruin it.
Yeah.
But she did not, so thank goodness for that.
So then she bleeds, and if you haven't read this book, this is when the Harried Scribe goes in and just like drinks all the blood.
He goes into a frenzy.
And right before he dies.
Yes. Because he gets so distracted by it.
And so something is up with her blood. Why does he want her blood so bad?
And then, and that was what was throwing me off. It wasn't until the next one that I figured out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all that water.
Yeah. So chapter 12 is Our Feet Will Take Us Where We Need to Go.
I love that so much.
Yes.
That's my new mentality even. It's like, if I don't know where to go next, I'll figure it out. My feet will take me where I need to go.
This is when the best of the best remarks from the gargoyle come. Beat a dead horse, and every day has its dog.
Every day has its dog.
Yes.
Is hilarious. That is also a new motto of mine, because, yeah, it does.
It does.
You know what? There's some people at the bank, man.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like, yep. You're being
my
a dog
dog
today.
Chapter 13, Take Up the Mantle. Hannah commented, is Benji an alcoholic, but also Rory sparing in full knight armor has me weak in the knees. I see why Sybil couldn't look away.
Dude, she was...
So, I don't think a lot happened in that chapter.
No, he was just explaining, basically. Yeah. But he's definitely a drunkard.
Chapter 14 is Wax. This is the first little tension that we get. This is the first tension that we get from them.
I don't think it's the first. I wouldn't classify it as the first,
it's
but
the first big one.
There's definitely the first time like touching and stuff, and it's the
yeah. Whenever he talks about, wait, no, that's in a different chapter. I thought this is the one where he talks. She's like, she's never had the many little deaths.
No, that is later on.
Okay,
that is later on.
Okay. So Hannah just says he can sew too. What a man! Not to mention he apologizes, which just adds to his appeal.
Oh, dude, no, that goes so far. Because I'm gonna have to do a reread, but I think that's what Reese was missing in book 2.
Okay.
Remember in book 1 when he had to like
hurt
her to get her to do the deal? That's what he was missing. The last little perfect piece of his little perfect puzzle was an apology for
Yes.
that. Unless I'm just forgetting it. But
I don't think so.
Rory apologizing? Oh, that got me. That got me. And then whenever it got to her, like, breastplate and stuff, and he was like, I'll go get more. And I was like, no.
Yeah. No.
Just put your hands on
Yeah.
it. Like,
That's not what I came here for. Okay. Chapter 15, we are now in the Fervent Peaks. So chapter 15 is labeled Mountain Sprites. The scariest of the scariest.
oh, yes.
Hannah put in quotations, is a road still a road if no one rode upon it?
Oh, gargoyle.
And then I don't know if you did this while you were driving.
I did.
You put Maury, which I believe is moored because what
Yes.
you said earlier, you said that you accidentally put Maury, which is whatever. Maury had to sum her friend.
Stone.
Oh,
She had to stone Benji's grandfather
Yeah.
to save face.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I could have.
No, I don't think I could have either.
I mean, if nothing else, my face would have given it away. I would have been crying the
Yeah.
whole time.
Yeah, no,
Anybody
me
would have
too.
known.
Aaron already says that my face gives everything away. So
That includes having to stone your best friend.
yeah. Chapter 16, what is harrowing is hallowed. Hannah says this banter is feeding me. Also, when Rory said 6 and the gargoyle would take care of anyone trying to look under her shroud, and they would have full immunity for anything they did to their assailant, and the gargoyle said, oh, that one's dreamy.
Yes.
Rory was sure they could take care of it themselves if needed be, and he gave them his and his knight's support, which is dreamy. And then this is where the discussion of the tiny little deaths.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I was like, oh.
And he's just thinking of,
And I'm sad.
me too.
I'm like, he's just thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
Then we meet the ardent oarsman. And Hannah just puts, I hate that guy.
I hate that guy. That's a meme with my husband, but but yeah,
This is where we find out that Sybil can't swim, and Rory teaches her how.
he doesn't really teach her though. Like he
No.
doesn't really do anything.
He's supposed to.
But they get a little distracted.
Which, as you should.
I really like pools. A Touch of Darkness had a pool. From Blood and Ash.
Oh, I'm
had a
sorry. This is
pool.
not where she finds out that she can't swim. Chapter 19 is literally labeled I Can't Swim.
Yes.
And so it goes the Ardent Oarsman, chapter 17. Chapter 18 is Hit Me As Hard As You Can, Encore.
Yes.
There's
but
no
at
notes
the-
on that one.
at
And
the
then
end-
chapter 19 is I Can't Swim.
At the end of Hit Me As Hard As You Can, Encore, is when they're in the pool and
Okay.
everything. And I was like, get it,
This,
get it.
chapter 19, I Can't Swim, is where the rest of the crew finds out that she can't swim.
Yes.
And Bartholomew says, don't worry, she's always been good at drowning. And everybody's faces fall. And he's like, what? She's great at drowning. And she goes, outside of the cathedral, drowning is not something to be proud of. I love it.
Because he thinks he's paying her the biggest
Yes.
compliment.
And then he just starts crying.
Oh, bless him. We love our emotional gargoyle.
Yes.
I need an emotional gargoyle in
I do
my
too.
life. That way I can stop being so emotional sometimes.
Yes. And then chapter 20 is with Hammer and Chisel. Hannah just put she has to make it if only to kiss Rory. This is when she
Yes.
passes out, right?
Yes. Because, I mean, she beat him, but
Yes.
fell in the process.
Yes. Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's her first time killing a man, too.
Okay.
Because Mord had talked about that. She was like, it's not that I don't think she can handle herself. I don't want her to shoulder the burden of killing somebody.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't think emotionally she could take that side of things.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, what a mom.
She was meant to be a mom.
For sure.
Yeah.
These are her babies.
Then we are into the chiming wood, and chapter 21 is just labeled Sybil Delling.
Oh my gosh.
So up until this point, it's not really nobody knows that her name is Sybil Delling. Other than her.
She's mentioned it.
Yes, in her mind.
Yes. But not to anybody else.
Yes.
And the way that she went about it with, like, because, I mean, I need you to think about this for a second, okay? This is the most divine thing. That she doesn't even believe in the gods anymore because of all this.
Right.
But this is the most divine practice that she's got, is doing the taking somebody's blood and divining for them, right? The fact that she gives her blood and makes it like that ceremony tells you how important she finds this part in her and Rory's relationship. I mean, it's just symbolic. It's not like, by the way, my name's Sybil. It's...
Yeah.
And you're telling me, and I can tell you this is my note on this one. You're telling me they went through all of that intimacy in that scene and didn't even walk back holding hands.
Right.
They didn't even hold hands walking back. You're telling me you just gave up your biggest secret in the most divine way you knew how, because this is the closest thing to a god that you've got. And you don't hold his hand on the way back? Bro. Not to mention kissing. Like, didn't even lean in.
Yeah. Chapter 22, we've got Feel But Cannot See. This is when Gargoyle says, Bartholomew, when will you tell her that you love her? And Hannah says, I am so beyond grateful that the Gargoyle is telling everyone secrets, and I'm so here for it.
It's hilarious, but so, like, if I was in those shoes, I would be so mortified.
Yeah. We love Gargoyle.
Because didn't he first say it to Sybil?
Yes.
He's like, when are you going to tell him that
I thought
you're
it was
in love
the
with him?
opposite.
Or maybe it was the opposite.
Yes, I think it was the opposite.
Okay.
He tells Rory, when is he going to tell you that he's in love with you?
And she's like, I'm not. And he's like, no, I was talking about that Bartholomew.
Yes.
And he's like, and
he's like,
oh, wait,
so it's
is it the other way around?
Yeah. Yes. I love him. I love him.
It's amazing. He is a perfect side character.
Yes.
And I've thought about
how dreary this book would be.
Yes.
If not for the Gargoyle.
Exactly.
And it brings a whole different vibe along with it.
Yes. And I've thought about it. Because you asked me.
Yes.
You asked me on Saturday if I agreed with your sentiment about him being a better side character than Kingsley.
Oh, I'm so excited.
And I said that they were about even, but I've thought about it more, and the Gargoyle has taken the cake.
So good.
Part of me hates to say it.
I know.
It doesn't
we still
make
love
me
Kingsley.
Exactly. It does not make me love Kingsley less. It just, there's somebody just a tad bit better because he can talk.
Yes. Then we've got chapter 23, The Chime. This is when we run into the sprites.
Dude.
And Maud gets hurt.
That
Maud gets hurt.
Was a trippy. I almost said episode, chapter. That was, because that's how I would imagine taking certain drugs would feel.
Yeah.
Obviously never done it, but that's how I imagine like mushrooms would feel.
Yes.
I have no desire.
No, me either. No, I've never.
She was going through it, dude. Yeah. I can only imagine what the others have been through.
Yes,
especially
and this is where Maud gets hurt.
Yes, and I wonder if that's why she was so aggressive with taking down that tree, because she was having to relive all these terrible things.
Yeah.
She stoned her best friend.
I know.
Again, she stoned her best friend.
I know.
Having to relive that.
No. Yeah. Chapter 24, Take Off My Armor.
I thought it was going to be Mord.
Okay.
And her saying, take it off, keep it. because she's dying.
Thank God it's not.
No, thank God it's not.
Thank God it's not.
It's the other side of the coin, and it's way better.
Benji is starting to act a little strange and possessive. I don't know if I like it. This is where she gets knighted, right? And she gets knighted, and he is like, you will wear your shroud, you will be my diviner. And Rory's like, no.
Yeah.
And that's his best friend, and he stood up to him and his king. Yeah. Could you imagine Cassian or Azriel doing that? I don't think so. I don't think so. I just got done reading A Court of Silver Flames, and no, they would not.
I honestly don't think so either.
That's a man.
Yes.
Because Rhys was in the wrong, very much so in the wrong in A Court of Silver Flames. And Cassian said something, and he was like, watch your tongue. And I was like, Rhys, you better back up a second.
That's his mate.
Up a second. So you said Benji is starting to act a little strange and possessive. I don't know if I like it, but I love that Rory and Sybil are finally getting together.
Yes, that was amazing. I love that she let him take off her shroud.
Yes.
As well.
Yes.
Because that was part of her armor.
And he doesn't say or look any different.
Nope.
He doesn't say a thing. He just continues to look at her. And knowing what we know, her eyes are stone.
Yes.
And he's nothing changes.
Right.
He's
still madly in love with her.
He's not even doing a little doesn't do an eyebrow raise.
No.
Nothing. He's not even shocked in the slightest.
Listen, that is a man right there.
Yes.
That's a man.
Then chapter 25.
Do you know how, like, because we didn't talk about this either. The fact that her shroud fell off during the fight with the oar, over the oar. And he made her a shroud replacement.
So had he already seen it?
Her eyes were closed.
Okay.
So he hadn't seen.
Okay.
But
yes,
he knew it was so important to her.
Yes.
That he made another one. And then she willingly took it off for him. Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. That's love right there.
Chapter 25, we have Unraveling. This whole chapter.
Chapter.
I
do have to say, I greatly appreciate authors that split it into certain chapters. That way, for the people who don't want,
you can just skip
to indulge in some activities.
Though.
I will never be skipping, but for anybody who does want to, it gives them the ability to do that without missing crucial parts of the story, I feel like.
Yes. Then we run into the Cliffs of Belladine. Also, Rory's a worker. That's the last thing I wanted to say about that.
Yeah, he is. Think about it. They'd had that discussion, and he was like, you know what?
I'm going to make sure.
There's going to be no doubt, you know?
Chapter 26, we are in the Cliffs of Belladine. This chapter 26 is You Can Never Go Home. Hannah says, yeah, Benji is definitely acting strange. Why is he not consulting the Core 4? Again, as I'm reading this, I'm like, because if you know what happens at the end, it was a complete shock to me. And I was like, crap, this isn't going to be as good for Hannah.
Oh,
it's still good.
Oh, no. Don't get me wrong. I might have clocked some things, but I'm still an idiot.
Yeah.
Like,
that's like one of my favorite sayings. I may be an idiot, but I'm not stupid.
Exactly. I might have, I accidentally clock things sometimes. Yeah. I don't make the connections. I just put the dot on the board. Like,
Lord.
I don't have the yarn to put it all, like, string it all together. No, I just know that there's a dot there. That's all.
Chapter 27, Love and Heartbreak. Hannah says, I think the Weavers are my favorite, and the Loomstone is my favorite omen. I love the love through the book. It's wild.
I meant to say I feel the love through the book.
Okay.
Like in those chapters, it felt like a wedding ceremony.
Yeah.
Did it feel that way to you?
So I can't. Is this where they are looking for the Heart Sore Weaver?
Yes, like right before they have this big ceremony.
Yes,
and
they
everything.
They meet the people.
Yes,
Yes.
and
okay.
it felt like church. It
Yes.
felt like a wedding ceremony.
Yes.
It felt
They were very loved and
comfortable.
welcome. Yes.
I loved it.
Yes. Chapter 28, we meet the Heart Sore Weaver. And this is devastating because the Heart Sore Weaver doesn't just have stone eyes. She is a goat gargoyle.
Yes.
Yes. She talks about losing her memories and then finally finding them. She talks about how... reminder this whole time there was a side quest of finding the other diviners.
Yes.
I think we forget about that a lot.
Right.
There was a secret side quest, not really a secret, but
Just
of finding the other diviners, and we find out that each diviner is taken to one of the gods to feed off of. Mm-hmm. And the Heart Sore Weaver has decided to no longer feed off of the diviners. So she has turned into a gargoyle because she has been starved from the spring's water. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm glad I had that string around my finger because if you remember, Benji was drinking that spring. Mm-hmm. What's going to happen to him? Is he just going to continue to drink the spring water, you think? Or do you think that it wasn't enough?
I wonder if he won't feed off of Sybil.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. I don't like that. No, that's not how that's going to go.
No, it's definitely not how
in my mind, this is not how that goes.
It's not like the spring is completely buried. It's not like she's the only source of the water now.
Nope. Bless the heart.
Skip over that.
Yeah. Bless the Heart Sore Weaver's heart. She's so tired. She just wants to die. And the fact that she got her memories back and couldn't go back. Oh my God.
I could imagine that being so devastating for you because you are not a fan of the lost time.
Mm-mm.
She was gone from her people for all those years, got her memories back, figured out where to go, and suddenly she's no longer welcome there.
Yeah.
They've grieved. They've moved on.
Yep.
They've gone about their lives. She's not even the same person anymore.
This is also where we find out about the first diviner whose name just so happened to be Bartholomew. And how he got sayings mixed up. How funny he was that he got sayings mixed up. And dun, dun, dun.
It was all on purpose.
Okay. Chapter 29,
God.
we hear the story of Bartholomew.
Oh my God.
Through Bartholomew's eyes.
Except
he helped create the gods.
Yes.
He helped it.
Yeah. It's
did,
technically
and then he
the
realized,
Abbess's story.
Yes. But he realized that the Abbess was then using it for money whenever it just so happened to be they drank from this. The Abbess didn't do anything special.
No.
She just found something. And he finds out and he's like, I don't like that we're charging people for this. And so she locks him in a tower, locks him in a dungeon for years. And whenever she finally comes and sees him, he is a gargoyle, a bat gargoyle.
And then like she completely erases his memories.
Yes.
And to where, I mean, it's because of that abuse that he endured that he mixes phrases up. That's the sign of his abuse. And here I've been laughing about it the whole time.
And I still laugh about it.
It was abuse.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Hannah says, for real, I teared up hearing Bartholomew's tale. I can't fathom that kind of loss and pain and sadness he must have felt for years.
Years.
Yes.
Because he was watching these other girls come in. Because she
knowing what was going to happen.
Yeah.
It was every 10 years.
Every 10 years. And that's why he couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was something specific with Sybil. I wonder who Sybil is.
I think Sybil maybe just...
Wait a second.
was kind to him.
Wait a second.
What?
What if What if her and Benji are somehow related?
Ew.
No. Hear me.
Okay.
What if they're somehow related? And in the second one, she ends up getting to take the crown because of it from him. Because she's actually next in line.
No.
Okay.
I see more like a overpower because he, like I said, he doesn't have family anymore.
Right.
And
right.
she overthrows. I think.
I mean, it's going to be an overthrow. It's going to be a coup either way.
Yeah.
But I just wonder who her family is. If we know that they can't remember their families,
yes.
like that's part of the ritual, is she wipes their memories and stuff. I wonder where she actually did come from.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know. We are back at the Aisling Cathedral, which is spelled Eisling or Eiling.
Yeah.
Aisling it is, though. We find out that the abbess's real name is Aisling.
Yep.
We find out that Sybil, trigger warning, infant loss. We find out that Sybil was a stillborn. It was a stillborn baby.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. No. Then she wasn't a foundling. She was kind of a foundling, but
she was already a diviner before she became a foundling.
Yeah,
basically, because they brought her back.
Right. Like she was set up for this life, basically.
Yes. Hannah says, I'm so confused by Benji. I'm really on the fence because he is going with them here and fighting with them now. What was the deal with that other meeting he had with the other knights? I'm so glad she won against the abbess. I was so nervous, but of course she had to win.
Had to. I mean,
because this is the second to last chapter.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Right. What could go wrong? But Benji was so confusing to me.
Yes. No, I mean, I get it. I'm surprised that I didn't see it more, especially with my second read through. I'm like, you stupid idiot.
No. You're the one who caught Feyre having a name.
I just thought, I was like, he's just a 17-year-old boy. You know, he's just got to learn the path.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, yeah.
I was, whenever he was meeting with those other ones, I was just like, something about his vibe is just off.
Yeah.
And he's still a drunkard.
Yeah. At 17.
At 17. Dude. Like, you're going to stunt your growth.
Yeah.
But then he showed up for that battle, and he was obviously like, I was telling you on Saturday, he got beat up. He got, I think he had a black eye and maybe a split lip or something like that whenever he came into the cathedral with her and the abbess. I was like, oh, he's definitely been fighting, because I thought he was going to be a turncoat. I thought he'd get there and he would turn on him and start fighting with the abbess against them. Mm-hmm. So when he didn't, I was like, oh, well, I was wrong.
Yeah.
He was just a different kind of turncoat. Yeah. Instead of turning 180, he just turned 90 degrees and started going that way. Like, what was that about?
Yeah. Because the last chapter, we get the biggest cliffhanger of all time.
Good Lord, what a cliffhanger.
Where Benji pulls a sword on Rory and cracks Bartholomew. And obviously Mort is hurt. So there isn't a lot that she can do. And he threatens to kill all of her friends if she doesn't go with him and become his bride.
Yeah.
And Bartholomew yells out the most heart-wrenching thing. She cannot go without her squire. I'm her squire.
Good God. Good Lord, dude. And whenever he was like laying there, cracked at the wing, and it was like traveling to his chest, I was like, if this can't be how he ends.
Right.
For one thing. And then she was draping herself over him.
Yes.
And it had the comment, or it had the quote of her tears falling into the cracks of his chest. And I was like, what a morbidly beautiful representation of how much she loves this gargoyle.
Yes. So you think that the next book he is going to feed off of Sybil.
I'm really starting to think so because, I mean, they buried the spring. It's buried under rubble. They destroyed that cathedral and it fell on top of the spring. There's no water left. Where else is he going to get it except through Sybil?
Okay.
She's done more divining than any of the other girls had done because she wanted to feel special. And so she did it as much as she could. She
also sacrificed herself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that they wouldn't have to go through the pain afterwards either.
Yeah.
Because she knew she could bear it. So, yeah, I think that he's going to feed on her, and it's going to last a while.
Should we read the description of the knave and the moon?
Is it out?
Yes, it is.
Oh, my God. Yes, we should. Okay. What kind of question was that, Allie? What are you thinking?
Something I do want to point out. It has been talked a lot on TikTok. The definition of knave is a dishonest or unscrupulous man. And Rachel Gillig then goes and makes a TikTok. I don't think I liked it. I can't remember. But she was like, everybody's focused on the knave and the moon, the knave part of it. Whenever one of the main characters' last name is literally mendacious. And she pulls up the definition for mendacious, not telling the truth or lying. Rory
this really
mendacious.
Makes me want to cuss. What does she mean?
Yeah.
What is that supposed to mean?
Girl, like I know.
I know he's a bad knight, but he's not a liar. He's not a liar. Stop.
I don't know. I don't know why she would say that. Also, the cover art just came out this past week.
Yes.
Was released for the Knave and the Moon.
Yes, so we're going to put that up as well. So
it is beautiful.
Yes.
It's beautiful. Oh, he also puts the shroud back on her. That's another thing that we forgot to mention because she was finally going out without her shroud.
Yeah.
In front of everybody. Puts the shroud back on her.
Yeah. And if that ain't a sign of what he really thinks of her, he doesn't respect her as a person. He only respects the symbol that she is.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I have got the overview.
Yes, let's hear it.
Ashling Cathedral is in ruins. Roderick, Mendacious, Bartholomew, and Maud. It is Maud.
It is?
Yes.
I swear it was saying
Maud Bauer.
Okay.
Are rumored to be dead, and the king has taken Sybil Delling as his bride. Rumored to be dead, I did not see coming. To show off their union and solidify his power over Trome, Benji proposes a series of tournaments throughout the hamlets. Captive and drugged, Sybil remains determined to vanquish him as she once did the Omens, even if she destroys the kingdom's faith and herself in the process. But then a mysterious knave rises to the top of the list, a man with no name and no memory, who may just be Sybil's ticket to undoing Benji's power. For in a land where stories repeat themselves, where a king can prove as cruel as a god, the only way to truly destroy the Stonewater Kingdom's faith is to save it. I'm so pumped.
He has no memory. What does that mean?
Why are they like considered dead?
Well, that had to be the story because he let them go.
Okay.
So that had to be the story of, they got lost in the rubble.
Yeah.
You know, because otherwise, why would he let them go? Mm-hmm. And there would be a manhunt for them. So I can see him spreading that rumor.
Yeah.
But as far as somebody being,
I think the knave has to be Rory because of the two definitions. The knave is an untruthful person.
Now that we have heard the description, I'm more fine with that because I was thinking, that's obviously Benji.
Yeah.
But knowing that the knave is in the tournament,
so pumped.
I'll take it.
I do not like the idea of Sybil being drugged the whole time because I'm afraid. I'm terrified. Actually.
I know exactly what you're thinking.
That it's going to be like Mockingbird. Mockingjay. And I hated that.
I know you did.
I hated it.
But it could also be like Two Twisted Crowns, where it's just like it focuses. Point of view. Yeah, it focuses on other points of view as opposed to hers to keep it from being like the drugged state.
Okay, I could handle that.
Or she might see things in her drugged state.
Yeah, since she is a diviner. Yeah.
A strong one.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that we did this. I love this book so much. I will be rereading it in August. To prep for September 1st. Yeah.
I'm so excited because last year this was my favorite book, and then this year this is probably going to be your favorite book, and then next year we'll get Casey to read it, and it'll be her favorite book, and it's going to be so
all
good.
Planned out,
yes,
man.
I remember, like I was rewatching the clips of these from the original time that I talked about this, I was telling you, I was like, I like it better than When the Moon Hatched.
Which is crazy.
And I still like it better than When the Moon Hatched. I still give the When the Moon Hatched, I think I gave it like a 4 or 4.5, maybe. But
and this one is a straight 5.
Straight 5.
No question about it.
If I could give a book a 6.
I would.
Yes.
Honestly, there might be a little glitch on Storygraph to where I can put a 5.75 and I would put it. Like, I'll have to double check and see. I'll let you know if I'm successful or not, but I doubt it. But
But yeah. So that was our book club.
Yes, that was the emergency. You see why it was an emergency now? Like,
we went in depth, girl.
Oh, dude,
we went chapter by chapter.
Chapter by chapter. This is how you do a book club, an emergency book club. This is how you do it. So, yeah.
I'm glad that you read it. I'm so happy.
Me too. Thank you for convincing me.
Yes. I'm so happy that I did convince you, because I truly think that if you would have waited, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I just feel like waiting was such a bad decision.
Aren't you glad my frontal lobe is fully developed and I made the right decision?
Yes. I'm glad I could convince you to do it too.
All right.
I'm glad you fall under peer pressure.
I'm folded under no pressure at all, actually. All you had to say was that you were willing to come over one night, and I'm done.
Yeah.
Gladly.
Yeah.
Come over. All right. So you've heard our thoughts on the book. What are your thoughts, though? Drop us a comment down below.
Oh, something else I wanted to say. The Nethersphere Book Club did do a book club on this.
Yes, they did.
They had different thoughts than we did.
Really?
Yeah. They were not a fan of this. So, if you want to go check them out, shout out to the Nethersphere Book Club.
Heck yeah, Erica and Sarah.
Yes, yeah, they have different thoughts. So maybe if you don't agree with what we're saying, you can go check them out and comment and tell them, hey, the Unfinished TBR doesn't agree, but I'm on your side.
Suddenly, this becomes a war between the podcasts.
Yeah.
This was not our intention.
Yeah.
They're our friends.
Our first collab. Our first collab turns into our first enemy.
Friends to enemies. That's a different trope.
That's a different one.
So, drop us a comment down below on what you thought of the book. Did you have any different thoughts than us? Did you see Benji coming? Did you see the gods coming? Let's just talk about it all and come join our Fable group so that you can leave your comments there too.
Absolutely.
Or come find us on
I'd love to hear your thoughts while you're reading it.
Exactly. Yeah. Like real time thoughts.
Well, I mean, I guess if they're watching this, then they've already read it. Hopefully.
But
we'll have to comment on another video to comment.
Right. Either way, drop a comment somewhere. Like, come find us on social media and drop a comment there.
Yeah.
We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, The Unfinished TBR. We've got an email, theunfinishedtbr@gmail.com. We're on YouTube. We're on Spotify with brand new episodes every single Monday. And you never know what you're going to get, because it could be an emergency book club.
Yeah.
You never know.
Wee woo.
Wee woo, wee woo. Either way, subscribe so that you don't miss a thing. We love you. Have a good week. Bye.